Hey guys, okay, so we have one more video from Caitlin and I, and you guys will have finished Algebra 2 and maybe all 5 courses that we have been helping you through, so congratulations. There's a couple more Khan Academy videos coming up, but not very many. This is the last lesson. Very exciting stuff. Okay, I'm going to teach you about bell curves super quick. Bell curves display two types of information, your mean and your standard deviation. Pretty easy to find. Let's see. We have the data on this case. I went ahead and put it in my calculator and found the two things that we need, which is the mean and the standard deviation. So we have a mean of 29.03, which is the average length it takes to run 5 kilometers, and a standard deviation is 5.55. So on average, people are about 5.55 away from the mean. My data is obviously not in here because there's nothing in the hundreds because I don't run. Nope. Okay. Let's look at this. So a standard deviation, I keep calling it a standard deviation curve. It's not. It's called a bell curve. A bell curve kind of looks like this. One of the most popular ways to measure data and present data in statistics, okay? So the middle of our curve is going to be our mean. And then we're going to go out plus, we're going to go this way. We're going to go plus 1 standard deviation, okay? And that's going to be this value. And then I'm going to draw another line here. You don't need these lines here, but it just kind of helps. And then we're going to go another standard deviation out. And then this one, we're going to go another standard deviation out. Okay, so this data right here is going to be mean plus 1 standard deviation, and then we're going to add mean plus 2 standard deviations and mean plus 3 standard deviations. Or the way I like to do it, here's your mean, 29.03. So, 29.03 plus 5.55. So that's my 1 standard deviation, 34.58. And then I need to add, I could take my mean and add 2 standard deviations, 2 times 5.55. Or why don't I just say this? Plus 5.55. Done. Okay, so I get 40.13. And then my last one, another 5.55. 45.68. Okay, same thing. We're going to subtract a standard deviation, subtract a standard deviation, subtract another standard deviation. So 29.03 minus, so I need 1 row, 2, oh, that's not row, sorry, that's sigma, and then 3, okay? So that's all we're going to do on this one. So my mean minus 5.55, and I get 23.48 minus 5.55, 17.93 minus 5.55, 12.38. Okay, we're going to talk a lot about the different percentages that lay within these bands, the areas that are underneath the curves, all that good stuff. But this is the basics of how you set up a bell curve, and not too shabby, huh? Pretty easy peasy. All right, thanks guys.